Hello, my name is Fernanda, my partner name is Sofia, and we are both from Mexico City. Sofia and I met 8 years ago in February 2015 during a trip with our friends. That day was magic, like really magic, and I'm not saying it to make the story more interesting. We really felt it that way. There was something during the whole weekend that pulled us together all the time. At that point, we didn't understand anything. After all, we had just met the day before, but the only thing we knew was that we wanted to be together and that it felt good. 2 days later, we came back to reality, and our lives in that point were not at all ready to be together for many reasons. So our paths went different ways. It was until a year later that we decided to see each other again. We went dinner and then for some drinks. At the middle of the first one, we took our hands and without saying anything, we decided that in that point, we were starting our path together. 2 years ago, Sofia decided to start applying to her master in Paris, which had been her dream since she was 15 years old. At that time, we had just moved in together 6 months ago, and we were starting to build our professional lives there. In May, 3 months later, we received the great news that she had been accepted into 2 universities, and in September, she had to be in Paris. So from that moment on, our life went crazy. One day, we were building a professional career in Mexico, and the next one, my girlfriend had been accepted across the ocean to achieve her biggest dream. So I thought to myself, well, you have to go with her. The problem for me was that I only knew a few words in French, so my option to get a visa to come to Paris had to be as a foreign language student. But COVID was still there, and France was not giving visa for language students. Clearly, at that point, we started feeling that we were not gonna make it. Luckily for us, in middle June, they opened again the process of visas for language students, and I was able to enroll into a French course and get my visa. After that, everything went so fast. We quit our jobs, we made our bags, and we say goodbye to our family and friends, which I would say it has been the hardest part until now. Today, it's almost a year and a half since we live in Paris, and it has been the greatest experience we have ever lived as a couple. It has been the hardest test, the biggest challenge. We have got to know each other as never before, and also, we have recently decided to spend the rest of our lives together. In October of last year, Sofia asked me to marry her at this very nice hotel in the city of Orléans. An amazing view to the cathedral, an unforgettable letter, and a beautiful ring were our witnesses. Right now, we're still figuring out our future here in Paris, but not so far from today, we will have our wedding. So yes, Paris have definitely marked our lives together and as a couple.